The Oklahoma City Thunder have had a great offseason. They resigned Paul George, got rid of Carmelo Anthony, and added some good bench pieces in Dennis Schroeder and Nerlens Noel. However, there is one move that they made that was extremely underrated. In today's video, we're going to discuss the key player the Thunder re-signed, how it helps them, and what we can expect from OKC this season. Let's start with the underrated move I mentioned earlier. The Thunder have re-signed Jerami Grant to a 3-year deal worth $27 million. He is a forward. His playstyle really fits well for OKC. Back when they traded for him in 2016, he was an athletic player without a jump shot and had average defense. Now, he is even more athletic, is a much better defender, and his jump shot has improved, although it still has a ways to go. He helps the Thunder play faster on offense and switchier on defense. His athleticism is great for the Thunder in transition. Oftentimes Westbrook would accelerate up the court with Grant trailing him, and Westbrook would throw Jerami a lob to which he would slam down. Jerami Grant's jump shot is not good. He does not really shoot mid-range at all. As for threes, he can make some wide-open shots, but I would not really count on it. He does not make contested ones either. That's why Grant really has to improve. Year by year his three-pointer has improved gradually, but he really needs to take the next step in that area. Imagine this. Westbrook is driving to the rim, and the guy guarding Grant leaves him open to help on the Westbrook drive. Westbrook kicks it out to Grant, and Grant then makes a three. That happened some last season, but it needs to happen more. If Jerami Grant can improve his three-point shot, then the Thunder's offense next season will be much better. Jerami Grant is also a great pick and roller. Him and Westbrook last season did great in the pick and roll together, as their combined athleticism would often overwhelm the opposing defense. He was also able to draw fouls in the pick and roll, averaging 3 free throws per game. That would definitely increase as he gets a bigger role in the OKC offense. Jerami Grant is a great defender. He is athletic enough to guard all 5 positions. Most of the time he plays power forward, but sometimes Coach Billy Donovan puts him at center for brief stretches. And he holds his own there just fine. Grant is quick enough to guard point guards and strong enough to guard centers. Imagine a starting lineup of Westbrook, Roberson, Paul George, Grant, and Steven Adams. That would be an amazing defensive lineup. They could even have an all-time defensive lineup. That would be a huge upgrade for the Thunder defensively over the old and slow Carmelo Anthony. He provides great energy for the Thunder as well. The number one priority for Jerami Grant this season should be to improve his jump shot. He is already a good fit offensively for the Thunder, and an even better one defensively. He doesn't need a three-pointer as good as Stephen Curry or Klay Thompson. Grant just needs to be respectable from the outside. He needs to make open threes more consistently. If he can do that, then he would be a seamless fit into the Thunder's offense. Now, let's get to the Thunder overall, as a team. Like I said earlier, they had a great offseason. The offense and defense overall should be a lot better without Carmelo Anthony. The addition of Dennis Schroeder should help out their bench a lot, which was one of their biggest weaknesses last season. The addition of Nerlens Noel should help as well. Last year, the Thunder didn't have a traditional center besides Steven Adams. Whenever he wasn't in the game, they either played Patrick Patterson or Jerami Grant at that position. Nerlens Noel should fix that. Their depth is pretty good overall. They have lots of players who could play many different positions, which should definitely help. The offense will be good. I would go into more detail about it, but that's not necessary. Because of these two players, Russell Westbrook and Paul George. That's all you really need to know. The Thunder will also be great on defense as well. Roberson, George, and Adams are all lockdown defenders, and everyone else is good enough to not mess it up. They'll do great. The Thunder should be able to make the Western Conference Finals this season, but they will probably lose to the eventual champions Golden State Warriors. And that is the truth about the Oklahoma City Thunder, and why Jerami Grant is the key to their success next season.